Yeah. Apparently, all of us will be living together during Fantasy Suite Week. Are you kidding me? Really awkward.
Oh, snap, girlfriends. Awkward is right. For the first time in history, The Bachelor decided to stick all 3 women in a room together during Fantasy Suite Week, making the walk of shame the next morning, if it happens, so obvious. We got The Bachelorette's Dustin Kendrick here to break down sexy time. I don't know why Brandon's here for this, but he is here. And Dustin, your thoughts on the episode, putting all 3 together, that's awkward. That's weird.
I think it's just like Victoria said. So awkward. Terribly awkward.
Yeah, yeah.
How
would you react to the situation if you were put into that situation?
I would be upset. Like, I would be, that was just so uncomfortable.
So, for people that don't know, the Fantasy Suites, that's where people are, typically, that's where they might do it.
Right.
And that's, you know, in a moment between 2 people. You were on The Bachelorette. You didn't make it to Fantasy Suites time.
I did not.
But was that, I mean, did you guys talk about it? Was that part of the expectation? Worry about what happens there? Or everyone's excited about that moment? How does that go?
I think people are most excited about that moment because it's actually time that you can get with the other person and just talk without cameras, producers being around. It's just time for you guys to be free together and do as you please.
So it's more than just intimacy. It's about just getting to know that person.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so before overnights begin, Madison gave Peter an ultimatum. She said she wouldn't be okay with Peter being intimate with anyone else, like on his one-on-ones, and didn't know if she could continue if she did. She didn't tell him that she's a virgin yet. It was very interesting. I mean, how do you feel about her not being honest and open ahead of it?
You know, it's kind of weird because it's like you feel like I feel like, you know, didn't she know she was kind of walking into this situation already? This is what The Bachelor is about.
You know what you signed up for. You're going to be on The Bachelor. You know you might get to this point. Like,
yeah, but I'm kind of mixed on it too because if you really feel like you have a chance at love here, and it's a tough thing to talk about, you know, you're going to take that leap, right?
When should she have brought it up? Do you wait till this point, or when do you bring it up?
A lot sooner than what she did.
Okay, but not too soon, right?
I mean, right in the middle ground, you know? Not too soon, not too late.
Because we're getting really close here.
It was, it was very unexpected for Peter, and I think he got blindsided.
Yeah, well, he didn't follow what she asked, because he went on 2 fantasy dates or sweet things before, and things clearly happened, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. How would you phrase it again?
I'd say things clearly happened.
Yeah.
You had some dates, of course, here, Hannah Ann on jet skis, and after that you had Victoria. Yeah.
Oh.
We already know what happened here. They showed the
Oh
steaming.
my gosh!
Yeah.
Look
They
at
don't
that!
show too much.
That's like Titanic when Kate Winslet gets her hand
They
on
show
there.
enough, okay? They let you know what's going down, okay?
I had to blur some of that out. Okay.
But the weird part is, like, after that, they have to walk into a room.
Together.
So awkward.
Like a walk of shame.
Awkward.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Really?
Okay, so after that, Madison has her date and her night with Peter, and they just kind of lay it on the table here.
She wants to find out what happened.
Yeah, take a listen to what that went like.
I have been intimate.
Will you just, like, excuse me for just, like, a second?
You would not think that we could ever get past this.
No, I want to walk away.
Don't walk away.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the thing about this. She was very open with him and honest with him and said, hey, you run the risk of losing me if you do this.
So what does he expect?
And he rolled the dice anyway and did it.
Winner and chicken dinner.
What would you have done? Someone tells you this, are you gonna save yourself for the whole thing? Not be intimate?
That's a tough one. You know, you just don't have one relationship. You have, 2 others that you're trying to get to know these other girls. So I don't know. I feel like it was kind of selfish on her part, maybe. But I get her beliefs.
Right.
I understand that, but I think the communication and the timing was just off.
Right. We can look at these brackets really quickly because nothing's changed because there was no rose ceremony. Yeah. So Dustin's still doing well. Let's take a look at Brandon's. He's still doing fine.
Still doing great.
I'm still in last place and forever will be. But before we let you go, we want to get your thoughts on something that Pilot Pete said a few days ago to BuzzFeed.
Aside from yourself, who from Hannah B's season would you have wanted to see as the next Bachelor? Dustin. Dustin Kendrick, 100%. He was my homie. He knows what he wants. He's a very mature dude, a good dude, like good to the heart dude. I'd love to see him, have a chance. It's never too late. So Dustin, Bachelor 2020. Yeah, there we go.
Now,
Yeah, let's get the campaign started. Yeah.
in between the word dude 7 times, there's some pretty heartfelt things he said about you. What do you think?
Yeah, that's my guy, man. That was a very sweet thing that he said about me.
Would you do it?
Wait, would
Would I do it?
Yeah, would you be the Bachelor?
I would definitely consider it.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
Look at that answer.
Well, I don't know. We'll
Stopping
see, but
We'll see.
What's your
This man's a
knows?
bachelor out on these Chicago streets.
What'd you say,
okay?
ladies?
What's his hesitation? Like, what's stopping you?
I mean, I think it's so much pressure.
I said that in
It's
unison.
a lot of pressure, but you know.
Practice that?
Right.
Well, because he already
Who
went
y'all
on the
asking
show,
for?
so I'm like, well, why wouldn't he?
I don't know. Maybe we'll just have to wait and see, ladies. That's how we transition to the
That
end
is
of the
called a
segment.
tease, all right? You can keep up with this season of The Bachelor every Monday night on ABC. Just 2 weeks left until the big finale. You can follow Dustin's
I mean,
take
we're
on
excited.
things at Dustin P. Kendrick.